Hello, welcome to ARMA League Season 3 Hanchans. Oh, we're in the first 3 Hanchans Sunday, so we've got Hanchans 23, 24, and 25. I am JKX, and for now I'm by myself, so I am very, very glad. Oh, gotta close the door real sick. Yep, I'm very glad to be here to commentate, and it's my great pleasure to see what kind of Mahjong is going to be happening today. So before we get right into it, because we've got a minute to ourselves, let's have a quick look at what games are going on today. So we've got these players playing, and I think I'm going to take the middle game first, because I think everyone's been looked at least once, but I personally haven't commentated a game with Libe yet, and neither have I commentated a game with Riker. Oh, I might have commentated with Riker before. But yeah, so we're gonna watch this game first. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting, and it's gonna be nice to see what we can do. So this, and just perfect timing, we get into things. So we do have Reika in the east seat, Nikosar in the south seat, Nifael in the west seat, and Libe in the north seat. Dora is the north. And looking around, we sort of see a bunch of fairly we got a very messy hand coming out of Libe, where like sort of completed shapes, sort of some shapes, but lots of isolated honors as well, which makes the first few terms fairly straightforward. But other than that, not too much potential. It's still going to take quite a while before that hand gets into Tenpai. Looking at our dealer's also got a fairly awkward hand, unfortunately. No real... Our Tanya path is a little bit awkward because of the 9-man pair. We could go for Chitoi now that we have 4 pairs. But it's very cheap as well as a Richi, short of maybe drawing like the 8-pin, 4-pin, 9-man, 8-man, going for like a Sananko, Suanko kind of deal. But the 8-man is already dead. Nikosa probably has the prettiest hand out of everyone here with the potential 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. We'll have to get rid of that head in the 7-pin pair if they decide to go for that. But it is a possibility, although that 2-man draw alleviates the Kanchan and replaces it with a Sanmin Chan. They do decide to take it. No! Deciding to force in that possibility for a Sanshoku. And Nifael over there, we see cutting the 8 so going for that Chito Ishanten, and a north draw for Libe makes Libe's hand very, very strong now, getting that north, which is very difficult for the other players to use. And if they pawn off that north, all of a sudden they've got North Dora 3, which you know, nice Mangan at the start. 5th pair drawn here for Reika puts him into Ishanten for Chitoi. Decides to cut the 4-man. 8-pin draw for Nikosa. What are they gonna do? I wonder what they're gonna do. Eight so draw, keeping the 7-pin, 8-pin pair, being able to pawn for a Tanya Tenpai on the Kanchan 7-man. Chun is drawn here by Reika. Reika may see the 1-cut Chun cut by the player on the left, and the north is cut immediately by Nikosa. Libe, what is Libe holding on to? Libe passes the north Dora pawn, aiming to instead go for the Sanshoku, not wanting to go for North Dora 3. That's quite a loss in direct Mangan value. Three so is drawn, upgrades that 4-6 shape to a 3-4 so shape. Still Chito Ishanten here for Reika. Tanya Ishanten for Nikosar. 2 Shanten there. Now an Ishanten for Nifael. Everyone posing around Ishanten. It will be about who gets there first and how willing the other players are to push into those kinds of hands. So draw improves Nikosa's Ishanten to a very, very wide Ishanten at this point. 6-pin draw for Libe. Chooses to cut back the 6-pin. Still not progressing here on this Chitoi there for Reika. Is cheat off by Libe. Libe now posing on Ishanten for North Dora 3 Atazuke. 9-pin draw puts Nikosa into Tenpai for Richi Pinfu Takamei Peiko. If they can get that 9-pin. 1, 2, 3. Still 3 tiles left in the wall for Nikosa, which is quite a strong weight when you're talking about row 3 here. 2 weights left. 2 weights left. 1 9-pin, 1 6-pin left. North is drawn by Nikosa, and it's cut, putting Libe into Tenpai 2-5 so for North Dora 4, which would be a Mangan hand. However, there's only 1 5 so left, so it's a bit of a tough weight there for Libe, unfortunately. So what will win? There's 1 versus 2, and the 6-pin is Sumo by Nikosa. Richi Sumo Pinfu. No Urodora, 700 at 1,300. A nice little hand for Nikosa as we move on to the next hand in the dealership. Nikosa's dealership. Dora is the 7-man. Immediately we see Reika's hand very, very pretty with the 2 Akadora. I have some Yakuhai in the north and the Red Dragon. 6-pin draw is very good for Niphael. Puts them into Ishanten. It would be a Richinomi Ishanten, but it's Ishanten nonetheless. 5 so draw for Nico-Sa. Nico-Sa's hand is starting to look very, very good right now. Another, I think that was an East draw for Libe. Now Libe has 2 options. Libe can go for the Honitsu, getting rid of the 6-7 so, or they can choose to cash in this 2 Dora in their hand and go for something like Yakuhai Dora 2 or Yakuhai Dora 3, which would also be a Mangang. Also draw for Niphael. Ishanten here for Libe. Libe may have to drop the Dora though if they want to progress their Ishanten. West is dropped, and will they take the Tenpai or will they try to force in the 7 mark? Or will they even greed and cut the 6-7 so and go for the potential Haneman? And they do decide to go for the potential Haneman. So they are cutting the 6-7 so, going for Yakuhai Honitsu Dora 2, maybe even Yakuhai Honitsu Dora 3. Tenpai is technically offered, is passed on because it would be an awkward Kanchan 6-man Tenpai. And also still be a Mangan at that point. Put Reika into a really nice Ishanten, and Libe will get stuck in a fairly awkward position very soon unless they get into Tenpai. If Reika's hand is quite monstrous at this point. Eight so draw for Nico-san. Nico still continues to push their Ishanten forward. 4-man is given to Libe. Libe now in Tenpai for a Haneman guaranteed on whichever side he hits. Tenpai here for Reika. Reika reaching on the 8-pin cut, greeting out on the 9-pin North Shabo. We do see 2 Norths and 1 9-pin in the wall, so 3 weights active for Reika. Immediate Oikake Richi for Nikasawa on the Kanchan Tuso for Richi Ipeiko Dora 1. Tuso is unfortunately dead at this point. They reach it on a Hell weight. And where are the Easts? We don't see any Easts or any 7-man. 4 weights left for Libe. Their Hanuman looks extremely powerful. And the 7-man is dropped by Niko-sa, dealing into Libe for Yakuhai Honitsu Dora 3. 12,000 point hand, launching Libe into a really strong first place. West is passed in the first one, and Reika does decide to take it. They're going for a faster hand, especially with that Dora drop. Wanting to clear the Dora out before it gets dangerous. Just wants to wash away this hand, or Kwashite as we call it. Looking around the board, we see Niko-sa. Not with much going on, to be honest. A lot of Kanchans, a few pairs, but not really much else. Niphael, not really much going on. 4 pairs. So, now Ishante for Chitoi. Can be a very good hand if they can get that 9-pin and go for a Dora Tanki. Unfortunately, their Dora Tanki Tsumo is dead because we see 3 9-pins. And Libe over here going for the Sanshoku, it seems. Either 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku. Although now connecting off of the Dora does decide to give it up. And mind my language when I said that Reika's going for a Kwashite, immediately they start drawing into Hanitsu. So they are instead going to be going for an 8,000 point hand in the Yakuhai and the Red Dragon and go for Yakuhai Hanitsu. Which will be a nice little way for them to get first place, especially if they need to start getting these higher scoring hands. 8-so is given away by Libe and Reika Ponza, putting them into 2 Shanten for that Hanetsu. And it's very, very likely at this point that Libe will start playing, will start doing Shibori, or a sort of a style where you stop the player on your right from calling tiles. They may decide to do this by stopping. By not cutting any more Sozu tiles so that there aren't any cheese. And they may even hold back on honors as well, depending on what they have. Really quite depends on the playstyle. Tenpai here for Libe. Penchan 3-man, or Kanchan, depending on how you want to think about it. for nothing. The hand's got no value. There are 2 3-pins in the wall, so could symbol it. Tenpai here for Reika. For Yakuhai Honitsu, 8,000 point hand with 1 red dragon and 1 white dragon in the wall. Tenpai for Nifael, 7-man Tunky. Waiting on the Suji trap, 7-man. For Richi Chitoi as the dealer. A very powerful dealer Richi. Still only 1 7-man left in the wall. But Libe does fall instantly, so it looks like a battle between Reika and Nifael, depending on who can get their tile first. East is drawn by Libe. Libe decides to cut the 2-pin. Riso is drawn by Reika, who does decide to cut the Chun, not wanting to cut the 3-so, folding their Honitsu Tenpai. Maybe trying to go around on the 3-so if they can draw like a 2-so or a 7-so, then they can get back into Tenpai. They have to be quite awkward if they get the Haku draw, but now they get back into Tenpai after they're drawing the 6-so. Now on a 6-so Haku Shabo, they have 3 tiles left in the wall now because there are no 6-sos in anybody's hand. So now it's a 3 versus 1. Gonna happen? Oh no, the Haku is drawn by Nifael, dealing into Reika for Yakuhai Honitsu. 8,000 points going straight to Reika as we move into East 4. Quite a fast Hanchans so far. And now Libe's lead is no longer that good. That 8,000 points really caught him up into a very strong second place position. Now we see sort of a very typical position where we have first and second place quite close together and third and fourth place quite close together. On the board, opening up their hands, we immediately see Nikosa has a pair of the red dragons, followed by 2 other pairs, but other than that, the hand doesn't really have too much going on with it. What else do we see looking around? Riso draw by Libe. Now able to use the Doro thanks to the 5-so. Reika with not so great starting hand. Probably the best starting hand here is Nifael, but even that is me pushing the line a little bit by describing a quote-unquote great starting hand. Still quite a few awkward shapes, but does have the 2 Dora. And it's very likely to be a Mangan if they can get it off. Richi pin through Dora 2. Maybe even reach Dora 3 on the 3-so draw. Although a 3-so draw, they're likely to get the pin as well. Yeah, Nifael's hand is probably the furthest ahead, but that does rely on Nikosa not wanting to wash away this hand very quickly with the Chun pair. The decision will come when the first Chun comes out and how Nikosa will react to that Chun cut. 2-man draw here. Chun is cut, pawned away by Nikosa. Nikosa choosing to go for what am I saying? Nikosa is choosing to do a Kawashite with the Chun pawn. 8-man is offered, skipped. 6-man is drawn, puts them into Ishanten. Six-so is drawn for Libe, which is a little bit awkward considering the 7-so drop. But along this path, Libe is not willing to cut the Dora just yet. Four-pin draw puts Reika into Ishanten. The best draw for Reika would be that 3-so, putting them into like a Richi pin for Dora 1. Tenpai there for Nikosa. You can choose either the 1-so, 6-so Shabo weight or the 3-so Dora weight. Chooses the 3-so Dora weight. Tenpai for Chun Dora 1. 2600 because of the 9-man anchor. Five-pin draw is a really nice draw for Niphael. Puts them into Ishanten for Ricci, Dora 3. Khan here for Nikosar. Nikosar drops the Forcer, drops the new Dora, even though they could use it. Getting rid of their chance to go for Chun Dora 2. Instead is going to be going for Chun Dora 1, but another 3-so is gone from the pool. Only 2 left, and it's Niphael and Reika are very, very reliant on that 3-so. So that losing 1 3-so into the Dora indicator is quite huge. 3-pin is drawn. The Penshan is now signed to get dropped by Niphael. Niphael no longer as reliant on the 3-so. 5-so draw for Reika puts them into a better Ishanten, now able to use the 6-so. K10 there, so a Keishiki Tenpai for Libe, meaning they have a no Yaku Tenpai because they want to sustain their dealership. 7-pin is drawn, not going to do anything if they cut it. Where are these last 2 3-sos? 2-pin Tenpai 3-6-so. Wait there for Niphael for Pin Fudora 4. 2-so is cheated by Libe, so Libe doesn't have to take an extra draw. 7-pin is again cut, not gonna win. 6-so high Tate Simo for Niphael, giving them a Haneman Simo. High Tate Simo, Pingfu Aka Dora 3. 3,000, 6,000 points. Gives them a huge amount of points, leaving Nikosar in the dust. And now we have a very, very close fight for first place. Nikosar is going to have to get something if they're going to want to win this Hanchan. Nine-pin draw here for Reika. Now going for a Honitsu, especially with that Nan Anko. This is a very, very nice 12,000 point looking hand. Nan Honitsu Dora 1. 9-pin could be pawned or cheat. Yeah, if they really want to play it that way. They're going to do. They take the chi on the 9-pin, cutting the 4-man, using the 9-pin as a pair. Could be even pawned off if another 9-pin is offered. 9-pin is not easy to use considering how many 7-pins are used up. 8-pin is drawn. Now able to use the 7-pin with the 9-pin. Does cut it back. Doesn't want to rely on that 7-pin usage at all. Libe now with a weird position where they can go for the Honitsu, but it would involve them cutting more Pinzu into the dealer, which would be quite shocking. It would be quite difficult because the dealer is going for a Honitsu, and they wouldn't want to give the dealer the ability to go Honitsu with such an awkward Honitsu themselves. And so draw there for Libe. Cut back, not really willing to get rid of the 1 3-pin Penshan. Keeping the Haku as a safe tile, not willing to give away the Hatsu. Haku is now drawn, likely to cut it back, does cut it back. 6-pin puts Reika in an even better Ishanten. Quite a wide Ishanten at this point. Six-man it is dropped, not able to be used by Nikosar. Could have been pawned by Niphael, but Niphael choosing not to do that. 3-pin. We do see a very, very strong Ishanten for Nikosar as well. If they draw the 3-pin, I do wonder if they're going to go for the San Anko chance, or will they take the Roundman with 2 Dora? It will depend on their playstyle and how greedy they want to do, but considering how far behind they are, maybe even going for something like greed so that you can get a high value hand would be nice. 9-pin is drawn by Libe, which is not good for Reika considering that 9-pin is a huge 9 pin would have been nice to get themselves, but due to the 4, 5, 5, 6 pin shape, they can chi a lot of tiles and get into a fairly nice 1 is drawn, and yep, considering that they decided the 2 pin is technically no longer useful for them, keeps the ton just in case they need to get rid of it. 4 pin is offered, not taken. 7 man is 6 pin is drawn, putting Nico-san to Tenpai for the Richidoro 2, and unfortunately that ton is going to deal in from Reika if they do decide to deal it. 4-7 man Tenpai for Tanya Dora 1. Ton is cut, dealing into Nico-san. Richidoro 2. 1 Ura, giving them 8,000 points. And that puts Nico-san in a very, very nice position as we go into South 2. Man, all of these hands are super important, super big right now. And what do we see immediately here? We see a South pair there for Nifaya, which they could take the double South. Yep, so they do decide to take the double South, going for a more direct, faster hand. We see Reika here with a pair of the white dragons, and 1 Akadora, but a little bit awkward. Can use the 8-so, but finds to use the 5-so. A Hatsu and a Chun pair now for Libe. Libe now able to go for a wash away hand if they just decide to pawn the the Chun and the Hatsu, but their 8-so is a little bit difficult to use. Will they cut it now, I wonder? They do decide to cut it now before it gets them into enough danger. 8-so is cheated by Reika. Reika figuring they're not going to get another chance to get an 8-so. So, Ishanten for Libe, 3 Shanten for Nifaya. Nifaya's hand is quite a mess right now. And sorry about that. Sorry about that. So, in the meantime, we saw that Libe did sumo for Yakai Dora 1 for 1,300 to 2,600, solidifying their first place position. And unfortunately, taking away Nikasa's dealership going into South 3, so Nikasa's going to have a very difficult time getting a first place. Nifai L is probably the most direct competitor for first place, but they will need to make sure this dealership goes through in some sort of fashion. But what kind of fashion that is really depends on what they can do with this hand. They do have the Hatsu pair, so they may decide to go for something a little bit faster. But oh wow, now they have 3 Dora in their hand. They can go for a 12,000 point Mangan. It will have to take a few awkward waits, especially in the 3-5, and having to find a head because the Aka 5 pin, using the Aka 5 pin and using the 3-so is a little bit awkward. Four pin is dropped by Nifaya. Nifaya determined to use that Aka 5 pin. 7-so drawn for Libe. Libe trying to go for a very safe Shitoi Tenpai in order to take away his direct competitor's dealership. Will Reika decide to go? And they do decide to go for the Hoditsu Chinitsu shape here, which would be nice. That is the way that that's one of the methods that they have to use to try and get that first place, to go for these Mangan plus hands. The Mangan Sumo on this hand would put them in probably one of the stronger positions to get first place. 6-pin is offered to Nifayao, who cannot take it because they cannot use it. I wonder if they'll drop a 2-man in this position to force in that Aka 5-man. No, they decide to the Forcer and more aggressively use the Dora. The hand becomes very awkward if a Hatsu is offered. Their 8-pin draw here for Reika puts them into 2 Shanten? No, Ishanten for Menzin Shinitsu. Maybe even... Oh my god. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, that 2-man draw puts Nikusa into Tenpai for Richi Dora 1 on the Kanchan Tuso, which is hell weight from their perspective. And Reika decides to cut the 1-pin instead of the live Haku, now making their Chinitsu 1 Shanten further, but very much pushing their chances a little bit further away. A lot of respect is being shown to this Richi from Nikosa by Nifael and Reika. And Libe in a position which makes a little bit more sense, because if they avoid dealing in, they make other players have a very difficult time getting first place from Libe. However, Reika throwing away that Chinitsu makes it almost impossible for them to get first place, short of being able to redraw into that Chinitsu Tenpai. Nifael here has sort of taken a path of concession. Not a complete path of concession, they can still get into Tenpai, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. The last Tuso is drawn, and now Nifael is also back into a Ishanten, an ideal Ishanten. And Nikosa is now a little bit nervous because all of those weights are very likely... all of his weights are dead. 6-so means that Nifael can actually go for a Tanyao as well. So anything that's offered up in terms of Tanyao tells Tenpai, like takes the Dama, 3 6-pin Dama Tenpai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 tiles left in the wall for Nifael. And it's Genbutsu to the Richi. Will any of these players fall for it? Or even yet, will Reika cut it as a way to get into Tenpai if they draw the 4-7 so? 6-pin is Tsumo by Nifael. Pinfu, Tsumo, Dora 3, 4,000 points all, launching Nifael to first place. And now there's a little bit of a uphill, there's a little bit of a fight here. Nikosa and Reika are very unlikely to get first place in this position, but now Libe needs to make something happen. He needs to make something happen with his hand if he's going to go for the first place. Nifael is in a very good position, but also in a slightly awkward position, mainly because he needs to sustain this lead. If Libe wins a hand, Nifael will have to do something. If Nifael deals in, Nifael will have to do something. And if Nifael wins something small, he might be giving Libe another chance to catch up to him. It's quite an awkward, delicate position to play. And it'll be interesting to see how he decides to take it. Nigasa going for the Honitsu, North Honitsu. North is cut, and they pun it. Pushing them closer. 2 Shanten there for Nifael. 2-man is drawn by Libe. Libe now in Ishanten for Chundora 2, which is the exact kind of hand they need to catch up to Nifael. 6-pin is offered to Nikosa. Will they choose to take it? They do decide to take it. 3-pin is dropped, pushing forward their Ishan. Reika with a 4-so draw, now in a 2 Shanten. Could go for Tanya if they're willing to drop the 1-pin, which is a little nervousing from their position, considering they see the Honitsu on their right. This 4-pin is also pretty interesting. Will they decide to drop the 4-pin and progress it? Potentially progress Nikosa's hand, and they do decide to do that. They do decide to get the 1-pins as well. Reika definitely playing their hand extremely aggressively. 4-man draw here for Reika, puts them into Ishan 10, Ramen for Rishi Tanya Dora 1, or they could even call it. 8-pin draw by Nikosar puts them into Ishan 10, drawing anything near the 2-pin or the 5-pin, or even drawing another 8-pin will get drawing another 2, 5, or 8-pin will get them into Tenpai. 8-so is cheated by Libe in a 4, 7-pin Tenpai for Chundora 2. Tuso is rejected by Reika, and Reika actually deciding to chi the 5-man and wins off the 6-so, dealing into Tanya Dora 1, 2,000 point hand as we go into the South 4 dealership. Now all these players have quite different incentives, so if we sort of look over at the point differentials, sort of see that there's almost a 20,000 point gap between Reika and Nifael, making first place very, very, very difficult. Almost 25,000 point gap between Nikosar and Nifael, making it very, very difficult. Libe just wants to win. But if they deal into something too big into Reika or Nikosar, they could lose their second place position. So it's not the most comfortable push from their perspective. If they deal 8,000 points into Reika, for example, they don't come second anymore. But since we have such a first focused rule set of Mahjong, it is quite likely that Libe will play their hand very aggressively for first place, especially considering that if IO just wants to win anything, they want to pass this dealership as cheaply as possible or as expensively, it doesn't matter. It's just as fast as possible for them to get that first place position, because if they can win anything, they come first. That being said, though, they don't have the path to deal in. They can't just deal into either Nikosar or Reika, because dealing into anything larger than 3,900 points will cause them to lose their first place position. So they have to play it with a little bit of delicacy, which is going to be interesting in how they decide to take it. Will they play more aggressively? Will they force in the keep of safe tiles? You can see them keeping the 2 east. Maybe that's to fold against either a Nikosar or a Reika Ricci, even if it stops them from going for Tanya very easy. 4-pin drawn by Reika puts them into Ishan 10. Or a pin. It could be a pin for only, it could be a Ricci only. It really depends on what they draw. Yeah, so we do see, like, if we do see Nifael has chosen to take the other path where he's almost stating that it's more likely for other players to get into Tenpai first. So he's going to keep the safe north win, just in case either Nikosar or Reika get into Tenpai, that he has something to fold with, to make sure that he doesn't deal into them and let somebody else win. Tenpai here for Reika. They decided to Dharma, Kanchan 3-man, no Yaku Tenpai. They similar, they can win. Tenpai there for Nifael, 2-pin 3-man Shabo. Now will they decide to take the Ricci? It's Ricci to Dora, but it's quite an awkward wait. If they ended up getting chased by the dealer and dealing in, they're going to be in a really awkward position. They do decide to take the Ricci. Ricci, Dora 2, 2-pin 3-man. Sumo would be Sananko. It's quite a massive hand. With 2 3-mans in the wall, it could be a Hanuman Sumo. Really depends on what they get. We see a switch of Tenpais here for Reika. And, sorry, before we go there, we see a immediate chase by the dealer, which is probably Nifael's worst fear. 5-8, so a very, very strong weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 tiles left. We see 3 tiles in the wall versus 2 tiles in the wall. If Nifael deals in big, 1-man, nothing. 5-pin is dropped, creating that Suji trap on the 2-pin. If it's decided to be taken. Will it be taken? No, not quite yet. So we still have 3 5-8-sos left in the wall. 7-man to drop a safe. Will they cut? Well, they cut the 9-pin. 9-pin is not actually safe against Libe. Sort of not cutting directly. It sort of could have dealt into Libe there. Tenpai again for Reika. Reika 5-8 Tenpai for Tanyao. Oh, deals in, unfortunately, Rishi Dora 2, 6,400 point hand going to Nifael, ending that Hanchan extremely quickly. So we have Nifael in first place, Li Bei in second place, Reika in third place, and Nikosai in fourth place. Let me see if I can get Nifael. I don't know what Nifael's name is in Discord, so please give me just a second. Oh, Gene. So sorry about that. We're just gonna see if we can get Nifael in for an interview. So give me just a second. Hello, Gene. Welcome to the channel. Congratulations on your win, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So, but while I get the Hanchan loaded up, do you have any general comments about how the game went? Any thoughts?
Wow, that was crazy.
It was a crazy game.
I didn't think I was gonna get first place.
That was a crazy fast game as well.
Yeah, it was. There were a few decisions I made that I was questioning internally. But I guess it worked out in the end, so I can't complain too much.
Yeah. So actually, I think I'm gonna jump straight to what I thought was the most interesting thing. Was this Ricci right?
Sharing a screen, by the way, because I can see
right. Yeah, my bad. There you go.
Okay, let's see. Which one?
So this hand over here that I've got on the stream.
Yes. Which player am I?
You're the current player. You've got the perspective.
Okay. Yep.
So this was a very interesting position.
Yes.
Sorry, not here. This one. When you go into Tempo, what was going through your head? Like, in terms of like whether to reach you, whether not to reach you. There was quite a long pause before you decided to take the reach you.
So let's see. At first I was thinking, okay, up until I drew the Forcer, I was thinking no reach, just Dharma, whatever happens.
Yep.
Because my Shimocha is gonna, like, they're not gonna fold. They're gonna keep pushing, whatever happens. But I figured that somehow I figured that I just wanted everyone else to fold, and if they were gonna push, because the race for third place is still pretty close. So if they were to push, especially if Kamicha is gonna push, then maybe I have a good chance. In hindsight, I don't know if reach was the best idea here though. Maybe not. I actually don't know. Yeah, I'm actually not too sure.
I think a part of it, in my opinion, depends on your standings right now.
Yeah,
where like
because I'm first place, that's why I was like,
yeah. But if you do sumo this hand with the Richi, there's a Haneman, Reach Sumo Sananko Dora 2. That's like good stuff, right? So
yeah. No, I think at the start I was like, oh, I just need a cheap hand, and I realized my hand has nothing. I need to wait for, like, what Yaku do I have? Oh, Sananko. Okay. And then I was really lucky with the draws, but yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. And I don't really think I had to. No, not too much else. That was probably the most interesting point in the Hanchan. Everything else sort of just like, oh yeah, I guess more of an emotional thing. Yeah, like... how did the high heat sumo feel to you on more of an emotional level?
Yeah, so like I've been for the past like 2-3 weeks, I've just had really poor luck everywhere. Like, in games and on 10 hole. So
yeah.
So that one was like, oh man, I can't believe I actually won around. I'm like high tide, oh! And Yeah, that was really exciting. That was really fun.
More than
But
just a round, you definitely like pulled through in this Hanshan to get first place. So good effort, good job, and yeah, congrats on your win. Absolutely,
thank you.
congrats.
Yeah,
Were there
hopefully this
any
lifts our team up.
were there any comments that you wanted to leave before we move on to before you leave the interview?
I probably like good game from everyone. I think that was really tough actually. Um,
Hmm.
I was kind of uh, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, but I was not I was very worried throughout the whole game, and
Yeah.
that was fun. So yeah,
Nah. Well, congrats on your win. Hopefully, we see you on the desk again soon.
cool. Thanks.
Okay. So I'm going to. I have no idea where the other games are at. Let's have a look. There's still a game going. I can't tell.
Should I leave, by the way?
Oh yeah. I think that is all of the games concluded for this round. We'll pop on over to the spreadsheet really quickly. So, yep, these are the results of the first round of games. So, take a look, see if you've got any favorite players of yours that you wanted to see the results of. With that, I think we're going to go on a short break before the next round of games starts. So please hold on. We've got a special 3 Hanchans because we had 14 teams this league, so we had to have the next 3 leagues have the Sundays of 3 Hanchans. So please stay on. We got 2 more Hanchans coming on after this, and yeah, we'll be right back. Hello, hello. Welcome to ARMA League Season 3 Hanshan 24? Yeah, 24. I am not by myself this time around. I am joined by a special guest, Totoro. Hello, Totoro. Hello? Hello. I can't. He's in the Discord. Oh wait, he can't hear me. I'm gonna. All right, a few technical issues on this side here. I'm pretty sure he can't hear me, but I'm pretty sure it's not me. I think.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
Hello.
here.
Yeah, it was you. Hello, Totoro. Welcome to the stream.
Thanks for the invite.
Do you wanna do like a 20-second intro before the game starts?
What kind of intro about myself or the
Yeah, about
players in this
yourself.
game?
About yourself. About yourself.
I don't know what to say. Hi everyone. My name Totoro, or some people might know me as Koala or Anthony if they've played with me. Um, I'm one of the admins of ARMA, Australian Association, and I'm the guy who's been running stuff behind the scenes for the ARMA League this season. So you guys haven't seen much of me, but here I am now.
Yep, and thank you for the introduction. And as we get into things, we do have East 1 Big Belly in the East seat, iOS Q in the South seat, Unifan. Which one is Unifan 47? You gotta look it up.
47. Let me double check. I can find out.
It's X-Toby. X-Toby in the West seat and Ada in the North seat. Dora is the Chun, and we already see that these players are killing off the Doras. Big Belly cutting the Dora turn 1, and X-Toby cutting the Dora as well. So we're gonna have only Uckers as Doras this Hanchan. Or this hand, rather.
Pretty aggressive discard. I don't know if there's a small chance they forgot conveniently that the Dora was the Chun, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty fast hand.
One pin cut by Big Belly. Big Belly rejecting the cheat toy Ishan 10. Ishan 10 for iOS Q could be Rishi Tanyao, could be Rishi Nomi, depending on if they draw the 6 or the 9, so. Unifan, 2 Shan 10, 8-9 pin Penchan is a little bit awkward. And Ara, potential Ishan 10 for 678, oh sorry, 2 Shan 10 for 678 Sanshoku. Depending on what they. Ooh, 8 so draw by iOS Q. Drop, rather.
Each.
That's an interesting discard. He broke his Ishan 10.
So, we saw Big Belly draw the 5 man, get into Tenpai for the 2-5 pin for Richi Nomi. But two-sided weight as a dealer is never bad.
I think the North player might be trying to find a way to his Ishan 10. A pretty good Ishan 10 as well. Might be looking to attack as well.
Ooh,
I think in this situation, this is with Sanchoku as well.
Yeah, Sashoku was dead, unfortunately.
It does help that well, he doesn't know that. It does help that he's seen the Dora. I think.
Yeah.
He thinks his hand is pretty safe here.
Yeah. So we see Ara has Oikake Richi the dealer on Rishi Pinfu, Takame Ipeka on the 6 pin. Unfortunately, 6 pins are none left in the wall, so he's waiting on a lone 9 pin. How many 2-5 pins are there left? Like 4?
Still quite a few. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. Richi Tsumo. Ura 2, 4,000 points! Oh. Oh, that's a nice hand to win.
That's a good start.
That's a good start. That's a good start as we go into East 1-1. Dora is the South. What do we see? We see isolated Souths in Ara and X-Toby's hand. X-Toby with 4 pairs could go for the Chito Dora Tanki.
The dealer did it again. Played the Dora on turn 2. If it works for him, that's fine.
Gotta extinguish the Dora, okay? No value here.
You don't need to draw Dora if you just get Uradora. I think that might be part of his strategy.
Exactly. It's about the flow. So we do see that the south is dropped by Ara as well. Ara probably going for a Hatsu only, try to wash away this hand, figuring the hand doesn't get any more expensive. 8 man. Ooh. 10 by for Ara, 7 so 5 pin for Hatsunomi, 1,300 on a roll.
Looking pretty good for him.
Oh, oh my god! Oh my god. Alright. So, Khan's themselves 4 more Dora. Now Ryangman 5-8 so waiting for Hatsu Dora 4. No longer cheap. How many 5-8 so's? 2 5-8 so's left.
Looks about right, yeah.
Oddly enough, the
there's
5...
1-5.
Yeah, 1 5 so, 1 8 so. Or 2 8 so's. Oh no, 3 tiles
so,
though.
I think. Yeah, 3
So,
tiles.
ex-Toby now in Tenpai, waiting for the 3-6 man. 6 man is dead, so they're only waiting for the 3 man. So it's... But there's like 3 mans. Oh! 8 so Sumo there for Ada. Hatsu Dora for 2,000, 4,000 points. Nice Mangan Sumo to get them just quite a few points, you know? If you don't have value, make your own value.
Fun. So, I wouldn't say fun, but that was pretty sick.
Khan for necessity. Khan's for survival. So we go into East to repeat 0. Dora is the 1-pin IOSQ's dealership. Just draw the 1-pin Dora. Now in a position where...
Dealer.
Well, they're dealer, but their hand is quite awkward.
Jinchan?
Maybe. Could be.
Sansaku? Jinchan? Or Sansaku?
I think it would more likely be Chanta, because I don't know where we're dropping the pair of...
Sorry, wrong Gaku, yes. Sorry. Wrong one. It's a bit too many, a few too many tiles to drop.
Yeah.
But now,
Ooh. Oh, the 9-man draw, killing the chance of the Chanta.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I don't think he realized he's on Chanta. I don't think he realized, yeah. He's still got Sanchaku, I guess.
3-so draw for Ara puts them into Ishan 10, and now Tenpai for Itsudora 1 does Richi the Kanchan 5-pin, playing their hand extremely aggressively. 2-so draw for IOSQ. IOSQ shouldn't have dropped the South. Completely getting rid of any chance that this... Well, not any chance, but very unlikely that this hand can win at this point now, getting rid of the South.
Surprised there. That was a pretty quick fold. His hand was still playable. I'm guessing... Drew back. I'm guessing he breaks the pair again now? Yeah.
Yeah. I think once out is definitely out, right?
Okay, so there's one of the 5s, and now that's Ishan 10 as well.
Yep, Ishan 10 here for Big Belly. Still 2 5-pins left in the wall. Sumo, 1 Ura would make Ara have a Haneman.
Yep. 1 Uradora. I guess RSK's not out of it. He can break 1 2-man if he really needs to.
Oh,
but then he breaks the 8. Again, I feel like he's misreading his hand slightly.
Might be defaulting into a fold position, perhaps.
Fair enough. He's got plenty of safe tiles, but I guess Big Belly is still with a chance of pushing here. 5-1. This is a wait. This is no. That's a 1 out. Okay.
Still 2
Just thinking
5-pins.
how far Big Belly pushes this, because like all the lower pins look pretty dangerous. I'm not sure he can.
Really?
I'm not sure he can have the chances.
Really, all of the pins looks dangerous. 3-so draw for IOSQ actually puts them into Tenpai. Kanchan 8-so for Richidora 1.
Like the 8-so might go
oh, 8-so comes out instantly!
There's no safe tiles.
Oi! Richipat's Dora 1? 1 Ura? 2 Ura Dora, 12,000 point hand going to IOSQ.
Here we were saying ISQ's hand was half dead. Just came
Yeah,
back from nowhere.
those people being me saying that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I confess. I confess my sins. Oh, hey, Unifan is Ishanten.
Yes,
That's a
Ishanten
quick
for
hand.
Chitoy. How much will they give to the Chitoy though? Not choosing to keep the Shah. So very much potentially not going to commit to the Chitoy if they're not keeping the Shah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just likes the A pin for some reason, or in case he. I guess it doesn't make too much sense. I'm a little confused. I think that A pin will come out soon. That's my bet.
2-pin draw.
Now the A pin, surely A pin comes out now, or yeah, maybe not.
Drops the A
Yeah.
pin. Drops the A pin. We could maybe potentially see a Suanko. Maybe. Not likely yet, but 7-man. Okay, never mind. Go for the Toy.
That's alright. We've still got Sank or Toy, something big.
2-pin
Oh,
is skipped. Is skipped. Is skipped. Paused for a second. There was a temptation.
Interesting.
So,
So he had pair. So
will
now
it?
he's lost his pair, Big Belly. He needed to keep the FISO, so he had a pair, because he had Sanshoku in his hand.
Yep.
Oh, can't now. Here we go. This has to be a can't.
Can't.
No!
Oh, another 4-Dora! Oh,
And
chin
he's
point!
Tenpai.
10
So what
pints!
is that? 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a Baimon on the Haku. Baimon on the Haku.
Baimon on a Hakukan, which just dropped my
Delta
IOSQ!
to the Baimon.
The Delta to the Baimon Toy Haku Chun Dora for 16,000 points. Every time there's a last place, they get points and they go to first place.
I don't know. I think I've had an effect on this game just by. I'm assuming the last Hanchan wasn't as exciting.
No. It was not as eventful as this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. East 3. Ex-Toby or Unifan 47's dealership. Dora is the East Wind.
You guys have an east, but
San Shoku chance here for Big Belly.
yeah, but he breaks the 3-so.
Potero, your mic is echoing. Like, I can hear myself through your mic.
Sorry, try that now.
Hello? Okay, yeah,
Hello,
you're good.
testing.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, maybe I think it's my headset a little bit loud.
I see. So we do see an East was dropped by IOSQ not wanting to get... This lobby is very much a I don't want to get in trouble kind of lobby. Like, get rid of the honor door before they get me into trouble. 7-man draw there for Ara. Puts them into Ishanten for maybe Pindu.
Big Belly's catching up. Now it actually looks like Sanchoku.
Yeah, Chanta Sanshoku. Maybe Chanta Sanshoku Dora too? Ooh. Will they take this 8-pin? They do take it. Ishanten for Chanta.
Chanta Sanchoku Dora 2?
Yep. 3-pin, Tenpai here for Ara.
That is Tenpai.
Yep, they do decide to take it.
5-8.
5-8 man instead of this 4-7 so.
Not the best weight. But he is drawing to the arc of 5 at least.
Yeah.
I think the Hatsu comes out first. Yeah, Hatsu comes out first.
Hatsu.
That is Dora, so I don't think that Dora's coming out, but you never know.
That's a little bit awkward. 6-pin comes out first. 6-man dropped. Big Belly still pushing there. Chanta Sanchoku Dora 2. 1 8-so left in the wall, which is a very important part of this hand. And 1 ton in the wall. How many 5-8 mons are there left? 4? 3? 3. 3 left.
3 tiles left. Well, 1 8 and 2 5s.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think Big Belly can keep pushing this. I think he's gonna run out of tiles soon. He has to fold soon.
Maybe.
Well, now the full mark comes out, so no, he's got 4-6-1 save, so he's back in.
Yeah. But it's still like he still needs that one last 8-7, one last turn. Quite difficult. 5 minus
There's a
drawn.
5, not coming out.
Oh, 2 tiles left for Ara.
Could be a draw.
Maybe.
He is still drawing live.
Still drawing live to the Aka
I
5
guess
mod as well.
I rescues Ishanten now, but I don't think he can play any. He can't break any tile route. He can't play 6 or the 8, so because it's pretty dangerous. Right? Maybe maybe the 6 is playable now, but he's not gonna make it. But he guess he can play. He can try and push a 6, so it's still pretty dangerous. I don't think he should be pushing this, but.
That's the 2, sir. Seems to agree with you. No one to push it.
Oh.
8 man is Tsumo. Riichi Tsumo ping through for now. For now. Okay, no Uradora for once. Ara Tsumo, Riichi Tsumo, Pingfu goes into East for Big Belly with a very interesting hand here. Kind of janky, to be honest, but interesting.
Doesn't matter. It has potential value, and definitely has value now.
Well, this is interesting.
And ISQ's hand is actually not too bad, so watch out for him. He's Ishanten.
Yeah.
And upgrades again. So it's got a wider Ishanten.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Haku's
looking
pawn.
pretty good. So
Drops
I'm guessing this is 6-7.
Yep.
This is Tenpai.
Yep. Tenpai.
He's gonna take the 3-pin weight, I'm guessing, yes.
Yeah. Waits on the Suji Trap 3-pin. Or Riichi Doro 2. Very aggressive, very early, not much safety. Might get Ara into trouble if Ara runs out of safe tiles.
He's not looking too good.
Might. It depends on really what Ara gets next. If there's nothing safer next. Oh, never mind.
There it
Just
is.
the Tsumo.
Nice.
Yep. Riichi Tsumo, Dora 2. Can we see Ura 2? Can we see Ura 2? No. Still, 2,000, 4,000. Nice win for IOSQ going into South 1. What a bloodbath this Hanchan's been so far.
I was gonna say points are flying around. Not over yet.
Yeah, it's just the kind of thing where everyone's so close because everyone is one open, like really strong open hands. Sorry, really expensive hands, rather.
Expensive hands in general.
Yeah. So, X-Toby or Unifan 47 with the pair of Hatsus. Ada here with a pair of Chuns and a pair of Hakus.
Dora does come out early.
Yep. Ishan 10 here for Unifan 47. Ishan 10 for Ara. Hatsu draw.
Oh, that's a big upgrade. That's a massive upgrade.
Huge upgrade. Haku is pawn. Now tempo for the Kanchan 3-man for Ara. Haku only. Right now. Could pawn the Chun if they want to go for a little bit more value. Depends on what they want. 2-man is offered.
You thinking?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Takes it. Okay. Goes for the 4-7. So wait for Hatsu only. So we do see more of a wash away hand this time around. 3-man is drawn and deals into Ara. Well, Haku only. 1,000 points. I mean, that's the cheapest hand. There's definitely, like, the most uneventful hand that moves it along. What the hell are these opening hands? Do you see this?
Not bad.
Oh my god. Ishan 10 already for Unifan.
Not bad. Lacking value. So I'm expecting a Car 9 so into Dora 4 again. You have to generate some value.
Somewhere,
yes. Does he take it?
Takes
He
it.
does take it.
Yep.
Okay,
Goes
yep.
for the Chunomi. One so is taken by Ara. Ara going for the Haku/Hatsunomi maybe. Maybe might go for the ramen weight. Depends on what they get.
I'm a little confused now. Why? Oh, no.
Ooh.
That was a hunch. I'm a little confused why he's going for these 1k hands now. I do think he should be trying to play a little bit and see if he gets a little lucky.
2-pin
That
draw
is tempo for
Unifan. 5/8 pin for Chun only. 1,300 points. Hatsu Pond. Tempai for Ara. 1 for
Again,
Ma.
he's taking 1k hands. I find that quite interesting.
So how many 5/8 pins are there left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for 5/8 pins versus like 7 1/4 mans.
No, it is a good weight. I guess he gets value back on. No, he doesn't get value on the 1 man. So yeah, like he's setting for F1k. It's quite interesting.
Yep.
The Big Belly's gonna have to play around a little bit to try. There we go.
Samo, 300, 500. Moves us along to South 3. Hurry, you know?
No, yeah, I just find it interesting. I thought maybe one of those hands he tries his luck a little bit. Because I guess he's still dealer last, but that's not necessarily an advantage. With the scores this close. Because then he's at risk of eating like falling because of tumor or something like ridiculous like that. So yeah, just interesting. And that is also another interesting discard, the Forso, because I do feel like that's an important tile potentially.
Yeah.
Like your shapes are kind of set, so the 9-pin's not that useful, and you're just trying to find another shape. Although an 8-pin draw is like pretty good, but it's gonna be hard to find that 8-pin. Or you kind of need 2. So I think what's going on here? I think Unifan is Ishanten, and 2 of these guys are Ishanten.
Yep.
So this hand I expect him to push a bit harder because if I expect him to want to play for the win here.
Especially due to the nature of like the Umar, like getting those thin first places is really good. 8-pin. Hey, first 8-pin draw.
That's a massive draw.
Yeah, that is the first 8-pin draw. Doesn't actually need another 8-pin. Could draw a 5-pin. Could draw another 7-pin.
Ooh.
7-pin. What a draw. Dama.
Oh, he has Sanchoku, that's why.
Yeah.
But I expect this to be. Oh no, what's going on here? 7-man? Wow.
So 4 6-pins here. Ara and Tenpai, Penchan 3-pin for Richidoro 3, with 3 3-pins left in the wall. And
this gives a bit of a pickle right now.
That's the 8-man. Will we see immediate Oikake Richi by Unifan?
I think this has to be. Like, his hand's way too strong. He doesn't know the 6-pins are dead, but like his hand's way too strong not to try and fight against this reach.
So Big Belly does... Oh, sorry, go on.
Sorry. I was going to say, unfortunately for him, his weight, Unifan's weight is, he has to draw himself because the 3-pin he'll never see from Ara.
Yeah. The Big Belly does have a nice fold path in the 2-man, 3-man, so that's not so bad. But yeah, these two players are just digging for those 3-pins in the wall.
Big Belly's still Ishanten. If he draws well here, he can try and chase. See, like this is Tunky weight. He play 3-man first. He can reach, but maybe he should just play the 3-man first and try and switch weights.
Especially for a men's Shinitsu, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm looking. That's what I want to hear about.
It's
okay.
Wait!
No! Hell 9-man, no!
The hell 9-man after it comes out.
And he would have been able to cheat a 5-pin if he did.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Well,
Okay, it didn't actually change the result too much for him, but
no, he would have.
that's-
Well,
No, I don't think
maybe he did.
IOSQ would. I don't think IOSQ would have cut the 4-pin.
No, but he drew himself. Oh yeah, sure, but then he would have
Yeah.
been tempai on 4-5-7 pin, right?
Yeah, I was just no. Don't worry about it. Anyways, South 4.
Yeah.
Ada's first place. Ada's dealership. Unfortunately, Xtopi is like more than 12,000 points away, so they need something stronger than a Manga and Sumo to get first place. So Ada's got a very, very clean path here. In fact, will Ada play this dealership very aggressively?
His hand's got potential. I think he might want to like rack up some more points for his team.
We
Although I think XW is done.
Yeah, Xtobi is definitely giving up. Wants to just get that second place and go home. Doesn't want IOSQ to catch up.
Oh, Big Belly's Ishan turn here, right?
Ishan
I think
turn
he
for Richie Doro
This is
2.
one way out. Good. Oh, this is it.
Ooh.
This will be a reach. Surely. He's got a
Richie.
choice. He has to reach.
4-7 pin. Richie Doro 2. So any win
Any win.
it won't actually give them second place. Well, it won't give them third place. If they direct hit Unifan without the Uradora, they will.
Oh,
never
two more.
mind.
That is second place.
No. On the Sumo is enough. On the Sumo, it's enough. Reach your part. No.
Yeah.
Not... Oh wait, I forgot about the 1,000 stick in the middle. Never mind. Don't worry about me.
No, it's enough.
Yep, this is enough. Oh no, it's not. Oh wait, yeah, no. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Nice. 300 points, first place. So we see Utter in first place, Big Belly in second place, Unifan 47 in third place, and IOSQ in last place. Can we get Head Cube?
Yeah, let's try and get Head Cube. Where is he?
I just pinged.
Cube heads, take a pick.
Oh, same
Is
thing.
he there?
I pinged him. I don't know if he's there, but I definitely pinged him.
I tagged him already. Which is the big hand that he won? He won the. He got Dora 4 somewhere as well.
Oh shit, wrong one. He won like
wrong game.
Yeah. He won the. Remember he conned himself for Dora.
Ah yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone else was doing at this table.
That was the consistent theme. Oh, so let me just DM them. I'm gonna click into a different game while.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. Gemma's been doing well. She's in the lead again.
Yeah, Gems is.
She's got a nice hand. And Alec Cat is Tenpai here, 4-pin. That's a pretty quick Tenpai.
So Cube definitely did not respond. So I think we're gonna skip that interview and just go look at this game. Yep. So Alicat Tenpai Contra on 4-pin, Tanya Nomi. Nano really needs this dealership. He's currently in last place, not by much, but doesn't really want to let this 4-pin is dealt in, unfortunately, by AKTK. 1,000 points over to Alicat as we go into South 4. South 4. What are these players aiming for? Gems is aiming for a 1,000 point hand.
What a hand. Look at that AKTK hand. Yuck.
Oh, yuck. Already Ishan 10? Oh, Tenpai?
There we go. Reach it is.
Oh my gosh, that's so gross.
I was gonna say like that it's really awkward being dealer in South 4 when you're like just above like last, and that he just gets dealt that hand.
Yeah.
This could flip him to first if he was the 3-star. This could be big.
Or even if Gems Gems would never. So
Doubt she's playing that 3 so anytime soon.
Boom.
1-1 is pawn.
But I like
Alec?
Cut's playing really aggressively. This is pretty wild. Don't think you really want to do this in second place, which is
Oh.
where she is right now.
Oh, North Pawn here by Nanaka. Nanaka also playing aggressively.
He's got better tiles to play safer with, so I don't think it's as bad. But 3-1 is definitely. Oh, this I think she might have. She probably got the 3-1. I think she broke 1-3-1, right? Well, 1-1 3-1. That's pretty aggressive as well. You kind of need all the shapes you can get your hands on to push. Oh wow, Alec Cut's actually going for all in. Oh, wow. But then she broke the 2-4 so this is where like it's interesting.
This is the Suzuki Taro Hanitsu. 3 calls, 2 shunted.
I feel like it'd be slightly better if we had guaranteed first from this, but we're in the awkward spot where we don't have guaranteed first. Which is what we. Although, like, I guess she's still got like Chanta, like maybe, but like, I'm still a little bit confused. Say with Nanaka, like, she's not gonna get a Tenpai at this rate. This is gonna be really hard.
Yeah. Ooh, that Aka 5 so would have been really nice for AK2K.
Like, I don't know how these guys are gonna get the Tenpai. That's what I'm worried about. I think it's a chi now, right?
Could take it. Will Nanaka take it?
Probably she
Decides
takes
to
it.
skip it. Doesn't want to.
Okay, that's
She's giving up her
folding.
hand. Yeah, giving up her hand.
But that's bizarre. Hmm? Oh, I guess she has no choice. I don't know. It's actually quite creative, actually. I have to say. But the problem is, one pin has to come. Surely one pin gets played.
Yep, one pin gets card.
So now we actually have a hand which
Shun
might be able to win.
Honitsu Chanta is 8,000 points, which would get them the first place if they can get this hand.
So 3-1 gets played, yeah. Oh no, okay, now all the tiles are dead.
Yeah.
Is there alive? No, all the Ton and the Nana are all dead.
Yep. 8-man draw.
Oh, wait, there's still like 3 so left, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of 3 souls left in the wall.
That's pretty sick if he doesn't draw on.
Oh, Nanaka drops
plays it.
No. Oh no, Vishitanya Dora 1. Ura Dora 12,000 points. What a huge Ura for AKTK. Puts them in the first place, and now Gems has to do something.
Yeah.
They can't win just
that was very interesting from Nanaka because it kind of makes sense to play like that if you had if you actually had a path to win, but then she kind of trapped herself into a situation where she had no chance to win and didn't really have any like ways out. So you never want to be in those situations. At least if So yeah, I don't know what it was a bit awkward, I have to say.
So, we open up another hand. 6-pin is the Dora. AKTK's dealership. Gems now has to pay a little bit of value, but their hand is quite the way there already. Like they've got yeah, they've already got like
Sidora 1.
Yeah, Hunt Sidora 1, which would be nice. It's a nice 39.
But AKTK's hand's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's start. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Gemma's locked into Honitsu here. That's clear as the condition. But not too sure what Nanaka's up to now. Little interested. I'm not sure what she's up to with the 3-man.
Hmm.
Wow, AKTK kept the. Okay, interesting. I think you could have played the Amon there because Sachiko's still open.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think he just played an 8 since you've already played a 4-man, but it's still okay for now. Gemma's gonna take this for sure, surely, right? Although she broke the 8-man and she doesn't take
Oh,
the
she
con.
doesn't take it. He's gonna go for a men's in hand, like Richidora 2.
The problem with this hand right now is like, she breaks. The problem with this hand is she's fixated on that Dora, and there's already two 5-pins visible, so she's gonna have a lot of trouble drawing another 5-pin.
Hmm.
I think. I thought like Honitsu was probably like the safer choice. Like you can never go too wrong going for Honitsu there, and so AKTK. Oh, okay. So he's ended up like that. Okay. So yeah. So that's the problem with Gemma's hand. She's like trapped on the door now because she's never gonna draw a 5-pin unless a miracle happens. Like not saying it doesn't happen.
Hmm.
Gee,
Um.
Yeah, I think that like she was more hoping just to like
Interesting.
she didn't want to get rid of it, just hoping for a men's in hand, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough now.
Yep.
Um. Well, this is Ishanten for Alakat. She can get second, but pretty hard from here, right?
Yep.
Well,
8 pin.
AKTK is gonna take Tenpai Dora, asking for Dora.
Dora, so Tanya,
And
Dora, Tempa.
wait, Alakat just passed Tempo?
Yep.
That's interesting. Not sure what she's looking for. She's looking for an Aka? And now she's gonna play this and look for the Dora as well. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm guessing she's gonna settle for third here because it's gonna be pretty hard.
Hmm.
She's not yeah. But
gee,
oh, okay.
Tempai for
Interesting.
Alley Cat.
She takes the
The Russian Tanky.
7 Russian donkey. That's a correct term.
What? It's
does-
legit. It's canon. It's canon. It's called the Russian Tanky.
But she's managed to spook AKTK. This is actually really bad for him. If Gemma catches up, so Gemma's in a situation where she should play really aggressively here because she can catch up just by being tempo at the end.
Yep.
This is really surprised AKTK. AKTK is really scared here, playing really scared here. He thinks Alikat's actually got enough to overtake, in which case that's why he's given up. But the problem is this gives a small opening to Gems, I think.
Yeah. Because if Gems can get into K-tier, which she's likely to play aggressively for, she'll take equal first place, right?
No, she's 2 Shanten still, sorry. But she has a chance of getting there.
Especially if Alley Cat is just cutting tiles directly into because Alley Cat wants to maintain her tempo.
Yeah, but as you can see with the Gem's hand, like the problem I said before is like has persisted. Like she's got that ugly 2-4-6 pin shape, which she can do nothing about right now.
Alright.
So it looks like Nanaka's taking a tempo.
K-turn for Nanaka, 5-8 pin, no Yaku.
But yeah, like
5 pin is drawn.
this is a massive tile if this goes down. But
Oop.
no, that's pretty good. So Fury 10 for Alucard, but that's okay.
147 pin Fury 10.
And she has Haite. Just saying. But that's not enough, right? No, Haite's not enough.
So no Tenpai for gems means that AKTK will keep his first place. Yep. I think
Yeah,
first
but
place.
a bit unfortunate for Gems. She just never got a chance to call anything. She had a chance to call like the format, but that seemed a bit early, maybe. But unfortunately, as I said, the shape was horrible. Like the 246 pin
Yep.
could not solve in the end. That was the problem with her hand the whole time.
Yep.
I think, yeah, like I would have been tempted to go for Hornets personally. I just think it's an easier hand to play.
Yep. Yep.
Especially if you know that like there's a chance that you'll get fed a few tiles, like not just one.
Yep.
Like if you get fed a second tile, it's pretty huge for you.
Yep. So that does conclude that series of games. We'll have a quick peek at the score sheet before we move on. So we looked at this. Oh, yeah, the other game finished already. We looked at this game and this game. So this is the results of the middle game for any interested parties. But other than that, we're going to go on a quick break. The next games will start on the hour. So we'll be back in about 20 minutes. The games will start in 15 minutes. So please hold on. We still have one more Hanchan left. Yeah. So stay tuned. Be right back.
power. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to Hanchan 25 of ARMA Team League Season 3. I am once again joined by Totoro. Hello, Totoro.
Hello.
And yeah, we're excited to get into another game. Yeah, so we picked this game because Mr. Priest has never been commentated before, so we're going to watch him and see how he goes. But yeah, it should be exciting to see where things go.
Maybe like a little bit of trivia, but I'm not sure you guys have discussed this if you guys have discussed it on stream yet. But AKTK, his team's name is Aeromangasaurus. Now, do you
Okay.
know where that name came from?
From the anime, right? Or manga sensei?
No. Well, this is where like everyone's like assumed, oh, Wallaby's in the team, and he's trolling everyone with some like name, like some bizarre name. But I got sent this before like the start of the league, and apparently, there's like, wait, where is it? Let me Google. Like, I thought of some location in Queensland, but maybe it's just some.
I'm so confused.
I'm googling the name again because I remember getting like told where the name came from. So maybe I'll find it and I'll tell everyone later.
yeah, no
But
worries.
like the motivation wasn't some random anime as people would assume.
It's probably half the motivation. Is
But it's
the
definitely half. But yeah, I just thought I'd make it clear for everyone
I see.
in case people are interested.
Yeah.
So let me find this. But the
Alright.
game is starting.
Yeah, the game is starting. So Mr. Priest in the east seat, Deacon in the south seat, AKTK in the west seat, and Enhombra in the north seat. Dora is the Chun. Looking around, Deacon with a pretty decent opening hand, Mr. Priest with a pretty decent opening hand, AKTK with a pretty shoddy opening hand, and Hombre with a pretty shoddy opening hand too. Deacon and Mr. Priest definitely with the better hands. Ishanten? No. Ushanten. Ushanten for Deacon.
So, yeah, still to Shanten. It improves. Ooh, what happened there? So that looked bizarre. That discard.
The one so, because they lose the Itsu chance.
Yeah, that was Ishanten, right?
Yeah, there was Ishanten, they also lose the Itsu chance.
And now he's
Whoa! Breaking
I
the
think
heart.
he's going big here.
He's going for what?
He wants Tanya. He's still Tishanten. It's not there
But
yet.
this is like that's a pretty nice draw.
That is a nice draw. Pretty gritty if I say so myself.
Hmm.
And now he's Ishanten, yes.
Ideal
This would
Ishanten.
be...
Ramen Salmon Shanshabu Ishanten for Richie Dorotu.
Yep. This escalated quick.
It did escalate quickly. I didn't expect Deacon's hand to get here so quickly.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, well, like he just like totally like ignored the Itsu and suddenly he just came out of nowhere. Played a pair and drew perfect.
Out of nowhere with the steel chair. 9-mon draw for Enhambre. Ishanten now for maybe Richie Dorotu, maybe Richie Pinfu.
Probably aiming for the Dora too.
Oh
here we
my
go.
god.
What a draw.
What a draw. 4-7-pin Tenpai Richie Dora 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-7 pins left. Will Deacon get into Tenpai and immediately chase? Not quite yet, unfortunately.
Yes.
Cuts the 9-pin.
9-8 is safe, but so he can draw 2-5 so.
But it puts a lot of reliance in the Sozu shape, right?
I guess so, but I don't think he this is like, at least this is like 100 safe and
Yeah.
adds an extra Yaku because he'll get Tanya for sure. I don't think it's that bad. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So he's still ish on 10.
8 so is cut. Deacon does not choose to cheat. Wants to keep that hand greedy and expensive.
Yeah, it's a bit of both. Bit of that and safety, I guess, right? Because he doesn't want to play any of this. The Sozu.
Another 7 pin is drawn. 3 tiles left for Enhombre.
Boom.
5 man
Oh,
is.
so he takes it now. Plays a 6. I guess that's like a 1 chance on a 5. Okay. Takes a 10 pi, 3.9k.
Yep. Oh,
But
Samo.
that gives the winning tile.
Yep. Reached Samo. Dora 2. Ura 2? No, Ura 2. With 2,000, 4,000. Nice start to East 1 for Enhombre. Moving into East 2. East 2 Dora is the 1 pin. We have an East pair there for AKTK. We have a West pair and a Chun pair here for Enhombre. West is taken. 7 man drop. Oi.
Yeah, I think he's going greedy.
He's
That's
going
okay.
very greedy.
I don't mind it so much. I'm surprised he doesn't play like the 6-8 so first, like just in case he needs to like keep the other shape.
Mm-hmm.
But now he breaks the 8 so as well. Okay, so he's all in pretty much. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's rejected 2 usable shapes. Guessing the 8. Yeah, 8 goes first in case Toy's on. But hey, wait, what? Did Mr. Priest just play the Dora?
Yep. Mr. Priest just played the Aka 5 so Dora.
Oh,
1
wow.
pin is draw. Whoa. Enhombre. Going for Yakuhai Toy Dora 2 maybe?
That's a misclick. I don't know why Mr. Priest played the 5-7 wall tiles. It's gotta be. That's interesting.
Especially if he keeps that second 5 so. A little bit hard.
Yeah, he kept the second one in the end, so I expected it to come out again. So, not too sure what's going on. But it looks like Deacon's going for cheap hand as dealer. Still 2 Shanten, but he's got. Okay, so.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't keep. Ooh, that's okay. Because I think he sees the 8 pin, so he decides to play this way. But unfortunately for him, his 6 so is dead. So this is gonna be hard.
Deacon also now in Tenpai. 2, 5, 8 so for Tanya Dora 1.
That's
Lots
pretty
and
good.
lots of 8 so has just been cut.
And that's dealing.
Yep. Tanya Dora 1, 2,900 points. Moving over to Deacon. Nice little. Nice and short. Wow, look at this hand.
Mr. Priest.
Mr. Priest with that
Makes
bounce back hand.
deal in for the flow.
Deal in for the flow.
Well, if you think of it as an investment, you pay 2.9k and maybe you get 12k back.
Maybe.
It's too early days.
You can't know for sure. So,
AKTK has okay, yeah, that makes sense. He has Itsu maybe. It's definitely there, but not sure he'll get there. Actually, Enhombre's hand's kind of catching up. This is not a bad hand.
Ooh, that
so
5
too
pin
this one.
draw
This is an Ishanta
really
now.
good.
Now the question is, does he take like any of the bad weight? Does he take the 3 so weight if he's stuck on it? That's the question.
Always.
Well,
3 so praise be.
I'm talking to the wrong person. Oh, he plays the 4 pin. Okay.
Mr. Priest cutting that 1-2 so at this point, choosing to instead go for the very strong 2 Shanten.
This looks fine. Well, it's more like he'll be guaranteed to have a stronger tempi here going this way. Gives it slightly slower. Is it slightly slower? It should be, right? A touch slower, but guarantees a stronger tempi.
Hmm.
guessing the two so will go now. Fortunately, AKTK has been struggling a little bit, and he doesn't have the best of weights. Oh, this is tempo now, right? Yeah.
Ooh, this is a
This will be
nice
a reach.
tempo. 2-5-man, Richu Pinfudora 2. If they take the Richu, they do take it.
Assuming he's gonna take it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 tiles left in the wall. Repin draw for AKTK. Will they choose to play their hand aggressively? And they do.
Fold. He has no folding tiles, so I think it makes sense that he keeps pushing.
Technically, 5-so was Nakasuji, but that's not very nice to think about.
Not when your hand kind of runs out of tiles afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
like it's okay to like fold. Like once you fold one tile and you're still stuck, then that's pretty bad. So I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
it's that bad for him to push a tile or two.
Yep. Diamond Khan on the 8-man.
That's an interesting con, I have to say. Very aggressive. He's still 2 shunted, by the way. So it's gonna be rough. Can he get to tempo? Take him to pond there, because he can still use the 7-man, right? Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be pond as well, right?
Yep. Pond now is Shanten.
Very aggressive play. I like it. Fireworks. So
Oh,
he's tempo
tempo.
now.
1
Pushes the
4-man.
live 6. Oh, nice dodge by AKTK. Yes. So will the 5-star come out now? Oh, no. Oh, no, because there's the 6s. He sees 3 6s, so he takes it 1 chance. Oh, yeah, no, he sees all 4 6s. My bad.
So there's
So
1
it's-
2-man left in the wall versus 1 4-man left in the wall. Surprisingly
Yeah.
equal weights going on here.
6-man.
Oh, Tenpai 4-7-man for AKTK. Will they chase it on the 1 pit cut?
I think will he reach this? Oh no, because he's a Fury 10. He
No.
can't reach here.
Wait, he's not for a turn the 4-7-man, is he?
Yeah, he's just play 7-man.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
there's
My
a
bad.
7-man there.
Oh,
he's a
2-man
2.
draw. Can cut the
3-man.
3-man. No, he cuts
he
the
should've played
2-man. Oh no.
That's greedy.
Richie Pinfudora 2. Only 1 Ura, but that's an 8,000 point hand going to Mr. Priest as we go into East 3.
That was a bit yikes. The 3-man was definitely safe. I think it was played already, right? Or was it? Or
It was
it?
Suji.
At least it was
It's
Suji.
Yeah.
Okay, but the 2-man was like 100% live, so not. Yeah, it's pretty risky.
Yeah. So AKTK's got a monster hand.
Nice.
G-Toy Dora 3 is Shanten, but very likely to just open it up with the Chun and the Ton pair pawns.
I don't think you want to open this hand. Unless he draws like a 9-so or something, there's no opening this hand.
You don't reckon? The hand just has very openable shapes, and Cheetoy is so sucky. I hate Cheetoy.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily want to take the first call, because like I think Cheetoy is always flexible here, especially when you've got like I don't know, like opening up is kind of slow too, as well, if you think about it here.
Chun on the way.
He does take it. All right.
Yep.
Because the problem here is like once you open, like it's gonna be hard to like get too many calling tiles on it, like unless you get a little like that 8-so, like because people aren't gonna play too aggressively into you.
Yeah, but on this way you can use all of your Dora more easily. Especially if you drop that 4-pin prematurely.
I think you want to play the 4-pin early, yes, but actually no, you don't want to. You don't want to play the 4-pin early here. I think if you think your hand's fast, you should just.
Ooh,
everything.
So
I think you play the Shah here.
Okay, cut the Shah. Could even be like Toy if they draw the 4-pin, and then it's like Chun, double toe. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, but he's gonna take. He's gonna take the. Is this?
Hanuman.
No, this is still
No,
Is
it's
Hanamon?
double ton
Oh, it's
Shun
double east.
Dora
No, it's
3.
double
Yeah,
east. Sorry, it's
yeah,
double east. Yikes.
yeah. Yikes, yeah, I agree.
I kind of like don't mind passing the first half, like originally at the Chitoy. It's still like faster.
Hmm.
Like, but like yeah, I don't mind. I think second one's fine. But,
Oh, 3-pin draw there for En Hombre.
but if I were everyone else, I would fold. I'll be honest. Like, unless you've got a few Dora
Oh
here.
no!
This is not what you wanted to. Yikes.
Oh, double ton Shun Dora 3, 80,000 points going to AKTK.
So this is where you get punished a little bit by pushing into the guy whose hand's a little bit faster, I think.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
AKTK is also working up with another monster hand. 4 Dora.
That's disgusting.
Wait,
What the hell?
3. Yeah, it's 4 Dora.
Yeah, 4 Dora, it's 4 Dora. All star, and the 7. Yikes.
And pairs off the 5-pin. Okay.
So it plays like 7-4 money, 7-1 first row, I'm guessing.
7 months the Dora.
Oh yeah, 7-1's a Dora.
You could cut the 2 so if you really want to keep all your Dora.
Ah, 2 so. Yeah, 2 so's alright.
Yeah.
That works too. Yeah, I know 7 months of Dora here, but you've already got 3 other Dora, so I don't think you should be totally fixated here. Like, I think you want to play the 7 now, personally, but
I think I would play the 4-man because you're
4
always.
yeah, sure, you can play 7
I'd rather play a 4-man in case we can draw the 6-man and keep both the Dora.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm not getting rid of both the 7-man and the Aka 5-man, right? So 4-man.
Yeah, that's not happening. It's like you're playing with the intention of like, yeah, sure.
You either keep one or
also play
both, so you
4-man.
might as well cut the 4-man. Yeah.
But he went and played the 3 so, which I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the 3 so. I would have kept it. I think it's a pretty useful tile.
Yep.
Yeah. And unfortunately for him, is the 6 so is locked out. He doesn't know it, so gonna be hard for him now.
Hmm.
The question is, does he keep the 9 so now?
Probably.
Like, I know he's okay. So he plays a 4-man now.
Yeah, plays
which
a
is good.
4-man. So if he draws the 8 so he could reactivate his hand, but.
Wait, just so En Hombre is Tempai here, right? He is Tempai.
Yep,
But unfortunately for him, he's gone. Okay, now he missed the Sanshoku chance. Like he should play the 2-man because he should sit on the 4-6 in case he draws a 7.
Yep.
Yep, that is a miss. For people who are watching, he does show the Sumo, so maybe he's right. But unfortunately, this is just going to be Sumo Nomi. He's going to have to take it.
Yeah. Sumo Nomi, 300, 500, 400.
Yep. But if he wanted to go for max value, like he probably should have taken the Kan 5 with the hope he gets the like 7-man, or he Sumo's like an Aka 5 or something. Maybe something like that. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of Manzu.
That is a lot of Manzu.
He's got to gamble a little bit.
We also have the almost complete Itsu for Deacon.
Yeah, that's not bad. Needs a pair though. He's gonna. Oh, here we go. That's an upgrade. So I do expect he breaks a 2-4 pin here. I think like when you've got chance for open manga like this, I think you have to take it. Although the pair of East gets gobbled up by En Hombre. But he take? Yeah, he takes it. Nice.
Takes it. Yep.
So
this Sidora 1 isn't so bad. So like
Yeah, like unfortunately this is unlikely to be manga unless he draws the other Hatsu. I don't think this is a take, but
Tempai.
Well, it's Tempai. Yep.
1-man ton for Hanetsu Dora 1.
Yep.
2 1-mans left in the wall. 1-man's also. Oh, sorry, 1 1-man left in the wall.
Oh, what's happened here for Hombre?
No,
Nah, he's gonna keep the ton, so good chance he'll be on the Shabo. But AKTK is close to Tempai here. What has he got? He needs to break a pair.
Yep. Probably will
Guessing
break
he-
the 5 pins. Doesn't want to cut the 9-mon. Oh, so 9-mon just came out. Never mind.
No, I think yeah, Nomon just came out, and this also allows him potentially Jordan Aka, so it's fine. And he's Tempai now, so
Tempai.
I think he might just shove the stick in because he's actually north. Sorry, he might not put the stick in. He might just take the double.
He's
Sorry.
Eat.
Oh, Tempai.
Tempai. Ton 2-mon for Ricci Dora 3. Oh, unfortunate.
Side
Deals
face.
it to North only.
North only. Nice hands.
Nice hands. Alright, moves into South 1.
Oh, this is
Dora
nice
6
hands.
pin.
Oh,
This is
goodness.
a nice hand. AKTK's also got a pretty nice hand.
Yeah, this could be a bit of a fight. Wow. I think he just plays the 8-man, I'm guessing. No? Oh, that works too. Can keep it for a turn longer. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's a
Now,
nice
this has to be the West. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We have a pair. We have Haku.
Mm-hmm. 6-man is a nice draw
Starting-
too.
He plays the 8-man now. I think I would just play the 4
4 pin. I would play the 4 pin. I'm keeping the Dora pin no matter
Maybe
what.
4 pin. Yeah.
Like maybe 4-5-6 Sanchoku, but then if I'm gonna drop the Forcer, I've already got rid of 4-5-6 Sanchoku chance anyway, so just got the 4 pin. Ooh. Still Ishan 10 for AKTK. 7 pin is a pretty good draw. I think if Mr. Priest draws a 5 pin, there's just a super greed path for going like ton pin.
No, he plays a 4 pin now. It was
Yeah.
coming. That's good. But Deacon calls Ishan 10, right? Yes, Ishan 10. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Oh,
5-mon?
okay.
5-mon? 5-mon? 5-mon?
Yeah, it has to be 5-1 here, right? There's no way to force a Sancho, I don't think, right?
Oh, 6-mon!
That's greedy.
Greedy is so greedy. Tempai for
That is
AKTK.
unbelievably greedy. Wow.
Tempai for AKTK. 4-7. So it does Ricci it. Ricci Tanya. So Ricci pin Fudora 1.
Or 1.
900.
And Hombre is Ishanten? Ishanten. Yes.
For those 4-7, so it's a super stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah. No, sorry,
5,
he's
6.
Ishanten. No, he's Ishanten. Yeah, he's Ishanten. He was Ishanten.
Yep.
So
we've got 2 tiles left here for AKTK.
Deacon's stuck. He doesn't have any safe tiles. He has to find one to break. Probably
Might-
2 so, right?
Might just push.
Well, he's effectively pushing anyway, because he has to break a pair.
8 pin could be cheated by Mr. Priest if they wanted to cut the door and keep their Tempai. Very risky, but it doesn't want to do it. Draws a 5 so, which is also really icky. That's the
Well, he
Haku.
folds. So he is in second
It's
place,
not-
so he can afford to fold here.
It's not really a
This is it.
fold. It's more of a Mawashi. Like, you can still get back into Tempai.
You can, but the pair of Haku is pretty strong.
Yeah. Well, from his perspective, since there's no Haku dropped at this point, he might think that the Haku is being held up in someone else's hand. So he figures,
Maybe.
like, what the hell, right? Like, I'm not going to get it anyways, and I might as well try and go for this, like, Unpin Dora 3.
Oh
or
wow,
something.
he passed the pawn. Oh, there was a chance. He could have taken it back. Taken the 4-1.
Home.
Deacon now is back to Tempai. Cool.
Go.
On 8. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So,
yeah,
it's Tempai.
yeah.
Eight,
So-
3k.
Deals into Tanya Dora 1, 3,000 points for Deacon, which is extremely strong as we go into South 2.
So here we go. Hombre's got the comeback hand right there.
Hmm.
That is a comeback hand. Dora 3 already in his hand, although might need to get a little bit lucky to use the Aka.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So Mr. Priest breaks 7 so. And gives up the 4 so. Okay. It looks like AKTK is like refusing to play the Dora, which may or may not work in his which I don't know. Means it's a bit hard for him to like push.
Hmm.
It might save him some pain.
AKTA does have a habit of like being generally conservative with his leads, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. His hand's slowly improving, but I can't see him pushing too hard.
Hmm. Better Ishan 10 for Enhom. Oh.
Okay, well look at AKTK's hand now. He's gonna have to put he's gonna play the 2-1 first. But you know, if he draws the 5 pin, that Shy is very, very tempting.
No, if he draws the 5 pin, he may just drop the 4-man and never risk cutting the Shah. Even, especially with Deacon reaching, right? Like, why would you cut
Well,
the
now
Dora?
that changes a lot. Now he's definitely not gonna risk it.
Or
well, here we go. He's
Tenpai!
chase.
Immediate chase, 1 4-man, Richi Dora 3.
Mr. Priest draws the Dora straight away. I think he's done. The question is, how does he defend? Does he play 8 pin? I think he has to play 8 pin.
No, Shah's just an honor. Just cut it.
I don't think he's pushing that. Surely not.
It's an
Surely 8 pin
honor.
is safe enough.
Yeah, okay, 8 pin. So what do we have? 9 so, 9 man. 2 left. Versus 1 4-man, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4
5?
left?
4 or 5. Oh, 4. Sorry, yeah.
4 left, so it's a 4v2 right now.
AKTK in a little bit of bother, but I think he has to play the 9 pin. Maybe. Does he? What does he have? 9 pin or Haku? It's all pretty bad.
It is all pretty bad.
6-1, not really.
Oh,
Wow,
nice.
Hombre. Nice
Reach
draw.
to Medora 3. 1 Uru would be huge. Can't get it, but still, really nice win there for Enhombre.
Big comeback there.
Yeah, good comeback. Alright. Going into South 3. Dora is the 1 so. Dora pair immediately seen for AK. Oh my god, look at AKTK's hands. Already Ishant.
Guessing he just plays 8. Well, okay, it goes that way. But,
Yeah.
Okay, it's about the same. It's pretty fair though.
Pretty fair. That's okay. Ishan 10 with Dora 2 as AKTK. That doesn't seem fair, to be honest.
I'm expecting him to push it here if he gets Tenpai really quickly. Like, I do think in these league matches you also think about how to accumulate points for your team.
Yeah.
And dealer with Dora 2 is one way to do it. Like, it's a little different from playing, you know, like maybe like Tenho or something.
Oh.
I think I would play it. Oh, okay, doesn't take it. No, it's okay. I don't think we should be too afraid of the Fury 10 personally, but
Yeah. I don't think the Fury 10 is all that bad, to be honest.
it's not that bad, especially with the quality of that Fury 10 is pretty good. But now he gets to dance around a bit and try and rearrange his hand a little bit. Like, he's maybe a little bit scared of Hombre because he thinks Hombre is doing something weird. Don't blame him. Oh, Hombre's catching up. That's a nice draw.
Home.
Oh.
Does play. So this is where it's actually really interesting because like Deacon doesn't have much going for his hand, so he has to be a bit careful he doesn't just deal it blind. He has to keep the door, I know. So that's a note. Yeah, like they're gonna have to be a little bit careful here, because like he really shouldn't like deal into the hand that. Okay, that's Tempai.
Senpai, 8 Mom, 1 So, Richi Dora 2, Takame Dora 3. Doesn't reach it.
How's it Richie? That is okay. But this is where like the Fairy 10 has advantages, because at least his weight is live, right?
Yeah.
Where now he's like stuck in this awkward spot where he's got the Shadow and it's not that easy to improve.
Yeah.
And there's already one So out. So he's kind of just staying pat. He's just...
Tenpai, 6-9 Man for Enhambre.
For AKTK, is he really gonna consider folding? I guess if he gets the Itsu, he will play, right? Like surely he plays the 1 So here. Like he doesn't think Ombre's got the 1 So. He needs a 1 So, right? Yeah, so that makes sense. Okay, now Ombre,
Ooh.
that makes sense. He
Yes.
switches it, but Mr. Priest is Tenpai. Goes for the 6-man weight, which is live.
Oh,
But-
Tuso is cut. Itsudora 177. Going to AKTK.
Yikes. That's a nasty. That's a nice hand.
I don't know.
As we're saying, like AKTK, I think will work on building his lead here, right? And he's got a good hand for it. Look at his hand. It's pretty disgusting, if you
Yep.
ask me. Although Hombre's hand's not bad either. He needs to do some work. Oh my god.
That is a very, very good draw.
That is a draw. So I think we'll be seeing some carnage here, because I think AKTK is going to try and rack up some points.
Yeah.
And I think he'll keep the 1 pin for now, because even if he draws a 2 pin, he's happy to take the wider. Okay, decides to play it. He ignored me. Great. But I was going to say, you could keep the 1 pin, because if you do draw a 2 pin, and you are pretty far ahead in this hand, then sure, you're not going to be like Tenpai, but you'll have a really wide Ishant then. But I think he's playing for safety. So doesn't have to deal in later. It's got a safe-ish tile in his hand. So I'm guessing he plays South, yep. But luckily for him, the other guys haven't really caught up yet. So, actually, sorry. Hombre is Ishanten. Ishanten again. Slightly wider Ishanten.
Diamond Khan on the north wind.
It is his seat, but he did not flip a Dora. So Tenpai for AKTK. I think this will be a reach.
Yep. Tenpai, 4-7 Man, Richi Dora 1.
Pandora is just asking for it. But okay, so Hombre. Okay, Hombre is in an awkward situation where Deacon is in deep trouble.
Oh, Richi Putts.
Yeah.
Takame 1. Any Ura? 2
That's
Uradora. Dealing 12,000 points to AKTK. Going into
Yikes.
South 3 repeat 2. Okay, AKTK not waking up with a monster hand this time around.
This time Deacon has a pretty nice hand. But I think the damage was done again. Like he went for the Dumbing Khan and got stuck with a hand that wasn't quite there for Tenpai. Like and I got forced to deal in. So it's never want to be in those situations. I'd rather deal in when you at least have a chance of winning the hand. In theory, he had a small chance, but he was struggling a little bit. But I think his hand's looking better this time. So I'm hoping he's got Mungan in front of him, and I think he's a good chance of winning his hand.
Yeah. And all it takes is for Enhambre to drop that south, which is very difficult for him to use.
Yeah, once that happens, then his hand opens up.
Yeah, exactly.
He's in business.
Will it come out now? It does come out now.
Comes out now.
Yep. So now Ishanten from Nan Dora 3.
Ah, this will cause he'll break the 4-pin now.
Maybe even break the 6-pin if it's a little bit more dangerous, but either or, that 4-6 pin is probably going to go away.
Yeah. And Hombre somehow backfired. By the way, AKTK does have 2 Dora as well, just in case he catches up.
It's a big if true. He's got so many awkward shapes.
Ishan 10 for Mr. Priest. Now I'm guessing he's got to be a little bit careful here. Like, I don't know. Like when the guy in last place opens his hand like this, you have to assume he's got a reasonable hand, and he might have some way of getting the Mungan.
Yeah.
So wouldn't take it lightly, especially if your hand has like a big blocker. Like you're missing that 7-pin, and it's gonna be hard. So let's see what happens. Let's see what he draws. But sure, you've got a lot of room on last, but you don't want to lose second place, which is what's happening here.
Tempai, and that's going to be a very dangerous Tempai for Mr. Priest. Mr. Priest draws that 1-man, 4-man. 1-man. He might be inclined to cut the 5-man.
Yeah, I think most likely the 1-man.
Okay, they're fine. Fine, unless they. Yeah,
probably not.
fine.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're fine for now, but all the 7 pins are dead, so they have to survive. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
What has Hombre got himself into? Oh no! Hombre's
no!
gonna into the Mungan.
Deals into
He had such a
Mungan.
good chance.
Yeah, Nan Dora to Akko 1, 8,000 points, dealing into Deacon as we go into South 4. So AKTK wants to win cheap, or let's be honest, he can feed a fairly big hand to anybody and maintain their first place. He probably won't want that, but he can.
Let's be realistic. When you're ahead like this, you just want to demoralize your opponents.
Yeah. But I think the bigger thing is that Deacon is now in range of a Mangan Ron on anybody to get 3rd place.
And he has the hand for it.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
has.
no,
Oh my
What a
god!
draw.
What a draw!
Oh, okay, yeah. Yike. Hombre is dealer, so Hombre's actually at risk, and he might get punished for this now.
Oh, 6.
Oh, he did not go for the summon, John.
Yeah, it doesn't go for the salmon chop with the 5-pin draw as well. That's a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake, probably, right? Yeah, because that gives him access to the other Dora he needs.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Could even be like a Dama, right? Like if he draws like the 5-pin, Dama,
Potentially, yeah.
Tanya, Pinfu, Dora 2, and then if you direct hit Mr. Preet, you actually get 2nd place, I think.
Yeah. Which is
No,
nasty.
no, you don't.
No, can you? No, you can't.
Yeah, you
No,
need
no, no sticks in the middle.
Yeah, you need a little bit more.
Needs like a dealer reach or something to help him out.
Yeah.
But like Hombre has a hand here, like.
Ooh, Tenpai. 6 9-pin, Pinfu, Dora 2, Dama.
Yeah, he's dumbing here, which is prudent, if that's a word. I don't think he knows he can't really. He can't change his placing too much, and he's trying to protect himself against like
a hand that Deacon
yes,
has.
deals
Oh, deals in. Pinfu, Dora 2, 3,900. Keeps the positions where they are. So we have AKTK in 1st place, Mr. Priest in 2nd place, and Hombre in 3rd place, and Deacon in last place. Can we pull AKTK?
I think Hombre got a little lucky there because he did deal it into a cheap enough hand there. Like, could have been pretty ugly for him if Deacon caught up.
So I'm asking AKTK if he wants to come in for an interview.
Yeah, so this Aeromungosaurus is some extinct dinosaur, I think, that was apparently supposedly from northern Queensland.
Oh,
There you go.
I see.
There is a Wikipedia page.
They weren't just trolling. Hello, AKTK. Welcome to the stream. Congratulations on your win.
You're muted, by the way.
Yeah,
AKTK.
yeah, you're muted. Oh.
Oh. Didn't like us.
No, he doesn't like us at all. Oh. Hello?
He's back. Hello.
Hello.
Yup.
Hello. Congrats on your win.
Oh, thanks.
So,
You know, forget.
What?
Sorry. Oh, can you
no,
hear me?
go on. I can. You kind of roboted out a little bit.
Uh,
Just say it again.
It's
Just
not
say
too
it again.
bad now.
how about now?
Yeah. Don't worry. Just keep going.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I played 4 games before today, which I got third, and fourth,
Yeah.
which was really terrible this season.
No, I understand. So that the good flow is coming now, right?
Yeah, I got 2 tops today.
Nice.
So, before we go into it, were there any hands in the Hanchon that you wanted to talk about personally?
I think it was South 3.
It's
That's
three
right.
when you had the
the E2 hand
yeah.
where one saw was the door.
Yeah.
No, must be before. Must be. Oh, is it this one? Yeah, sorry, this
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, but going back early in the hand, like, because you had the 7-8 pin, like, you didn't think about keeping
Yeah.
the 7-8. So no,
Well,
so this step
it's a
here.
choice between 8-man and 7-9 ping, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's more here. It's pretty close, but it's more afterwards. Like you played a 9 and enjoyed an 8 back, which I
yeah.
think makes a difference.
Yes. So
Because-
what do you suggest? I mean, for me, it's a very close choice between these two, the 8-man
Yeah, like
and
I
7-9 ping.
think it's close. Like
Yeah.
I think I personally prefer playing the 8-man here because you could like the good thing about the 7-8 is like I don't think you should be afraid of the 3-10 because you can just draw it back
Okay, here.
because it's wide enough here. It's so early.
Yeah, but it's a little bit awkward if you did draw the 2-5, so.
No, then I'll just reach and just go for it
Okay.
again. But that's one option. That's what we're
Yeah.
considering.
Uh,
So
but Shangpeng on 8-man also looks good to me. That's the reason why I just cut a 7-8.
fair enough.
And there was also a hand which I had a lot of doors, where the 7-1 was a door, if you remember it.
You have to be more specific.
Must be the 18. Wait, was it the? No, that was not that one.
East 3 or East 4? I think it's
East-
after my first
Must be
This
delay.
one?
East.
This one,
Not this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, it was this
Is it
one.
this one?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this. Because this was the one where we talked
Oh
about
yeah, so
cutting
it's
the
the same one with
font.
story. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems to be better to play the 7-1 earlier. Suppose.
I actually.
You don't have to.
So, Todoro and I were talking about this. I think that we should have dropped the 4-man right now. Because we're always going to be using either the 5-man or the 7-man in this hand. So, the 7-man is still useful
You
because
break
if you draw
both,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, because the 7-man is still useful because if we draw the 6-man, we have like the god draw, right? But you're never using this 4-man pair ever because you get rid of both the doors if you do that. So the extra 4-man is a lot more useless.
Well, yeah, like I play both. Like it depends on whether you think there's risk of playing a 7-man because like, I can call it. Okay, but if you think there's no risk, then you're just playing an order for 7-man, some order.
Yeah.
Like 7-man early is kind of like a little defensive, but like yeah, you can still draw a 6-man. So that's why I probably just play. Like give us turn 2. I just played a 4-man now.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because
I agree. Because it's a like basic choice between 5 ping and 4-man. You have 2 pairs, you just want to keep one.
Yeah, and definitely the 4-man pair is the worst by far.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, no. Go to like east. Go to the Hanuman hand.
I think it's one game before.
Yeah, that one.
this.
The 18K. The 18K. Because he won it.
Home.
We'll talk about this one here, where where you always like if you go back a little bit. So go back to the first call. Like
Okay.
do you ever? Are you always gonna take the first tune here?
Well, the problem is you have 7 pairs, which is very unreliable.
Hmm.
But like after pawn, you can easily cheat the 3-6 pin or 6-9 so. So that's a reason why I took it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I find
Yeah, I had
I
this.
find opening suspect sometimes because like problem is like sometimes you can find it really hard to call afterwards if people are paying attention because your hand looks like really scary,
Yeah.
especially after one more call. So sometimes you have problems, but then yeah, like
I
yeah.
I agreed with
Yeah,
the
but the thing
call.
is,
I
there are
like the
so many
ability.
intakes after you pawn the tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the problem is like, yeah, of course. So that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like, so you might not even need like the other guy to like deal tiles to you, but
Yeah, yeah.
it can be hard because like once you start showing like obvious strength, and the problem is you actually then like you're still like 3 10 at that point, right? Is that right or 2 10? After that, it's
Yeah, 3 or 2. I think 2.
2 probably
Hmm.
Yeah.
2 10, and it's not too bad, I guess. Still pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, we're just debating it because like obviously like you already have like Door 3, so like Chi Toy is kind of attractive with Door 3. To say
Yeah,
least.
but
Like, I
that's
think
very
like
strange. I mean,
like
because it's very common if you wait for like 10 or 12 turns just for 7 pair each on 10. Yeah, I was a little bit afraid of that.
like I think if you didn't have Dora 2, then it'd be the easiest call because then like you get a lot more from trying to play for to the double ton.
Yeah, yeah.
It's only because you already had Dora 3 in hand, but then I guess like if you end up playing the 5 pin, it's a bit of a waste. Like you still only like Chi Toy Dora 2, which is kind of cheap.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh.
All right. I think we'll wrap that interview up there. Thank you so much for coming on and giving your thoughts.
Thank you very
Congrats on
much.
your win, and hopefully we'll see you again on the desk.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
See ya. So we're gonna
Yeah.
have a quick look at the spreadsheet before we move on.
All the
So
games finished.
the other game's finished.
Oh,
This
okay.
game finished last. So this is how the first game and the second game went. So this is the game that we watched on the very right here. And so we have the standings updated. So we have
I think you
AUNSW1
need to. Oh, sorry, I can't see the screen. Okay.
Yeah, you can't see this screen. You're gonna have to figure this
Oh.
one out. You're gonna have to figure out a way out. Yeah, so I don't actually know if the quality is high enough. I don't actually know what I'm streaming. But yeah, so we have the standings as AUNSW Wanderers in first place, Tile Dreaming in second, Urasan in third, Ron Devil Ron in fourth, Tanya Sensation in fifth, Aeromangasaurus in sixth, UW in seventh, Itsu Anko in eighth, Unistar Fan Club in ninth, Junken Simmer in 10th, Free Agent Team in 11th, Ichiri Chief in 12th, Junken Ronin in 13th, and the Golden Trim. I want to take this time to thank the admin staff who worked so hard to make this league possible. So that's Totoro, who's also did the commentary with me. Thank you to Totoro, as well as Cheese and SBT for putting in so much effort to make this possible. So thank you guys.
Let's forget about the streamers.
Oh yeah,
Jay and Veggie.
Yeah, absolutely. Veggie been taking half the load on streaming, which has been a great relief to me. And you know, yeah, I'm very thankful to Veggie for putting in so much effort for doing this every Saturday. Quite a huge commitment. But yeah, I think with that, we're going to see you guys next time. Join us next week for more Mahjong. We'll be having another 2 Hanchans on Saturday, then 3 Hanchans on Sunday situation. So we'll see you there.